Hello everyone, this is Luke Buckley, or Byronets from RandomWareStudios, and welcome to the second devlog of Abra The Last Witch for PC and Mac. Finally! I'm sorry for not having too many of these out so often, but I was trying to figure out a better format to have these in, and also like some personal issues that were coming up, and also just putting all my effort towards the game and not these videos. So I'm sorry for being so late. But this one is going to be pretty juicy because there's a lot of information. So you guys probably already seen the gameplay on Twitter, but we're gonna go over that right now. I have the video pulled up, so let's do it. So the title screen is, it's a title screen, but I decided it's one of the more in-depth title screens I've done so far. And also, as a disclaimer, the game runs at 60 frames per second, but the video here is sort of running at 30. I don't know, my computer is terrible, so it runs at a pretty miserable speed, but just so you know that the game runs at 60 frames per second in person. As you can see, the particle effects are different from what you guys saw last time, and I added some screen shakes, so there's extra oomph, or extra game feel added to it, so it feels better to play. The reason why there are sound effects, but the way that my computer records sound is incredibly strange. So yeah, you also have these enemies that shoot projectiles now, and something new that your little regular shot does is that it also parries and destroys enemy projectiles. When it works. I still need to work on that. But basically, this is the game. I added particle effects to the environmental effects, so that there's a lot more, there's a lot more atmosphere or whatnot added to it. And this is just the first level, so it's not too hard. I also reworked how leveling does. So here's the boss fight. This is the first boss fight, so it's nothing too like amazing, but it's just to get you started with the game. This is the Demon Queen, the main villain of the game, as the first boss, so to set up some plot stuff. And it's coming fall 2018, and it's only on itch.io, which I will get to in a second. But I want to talk about some new stuff more stuff that I added, like the fact that I added 3 more spells, Pyrus, Ventus, and Thundus. Pyrus is basically, think of it's like a spread shot, and also think of the wave beam from Metroid, where basically it's a shot that it costs 1 MP to use, and it's not that powerful, but it goes through walls, so you can so it's basically one of the most reliable spells in the game. Arctis is is a basic shot, but it's pretty powerful. So kind of like a shotgun in a way. Ventus basically lets you set up a whirlwind that when enemies get into contact with it, they take damage. So it's like setting up traps. It's kind of like Balloon from Kingdom Hearts, except not as broken. And Thundus, when it shoots a little ball of electricity, when it makes contact with the enemy, it summons a bunch of lightning bolts that can kill any enemies around it. So it's also kind of like a bomb, but it also has kind of AoE. So yeah, and I also changed how leveling works. Originally, as you saw originally in the last devlog, is that levels were used as currency. Now I decided to change that because I got a lot of playtesters for this game actually got kind of criticized that they said it was a pretty neat idea, but it kind of wasn't really working that well in execution, and it kind of added way more work to something that wasn't necessary. So I decided to use a traditional leveling system, but I don't show it here because I am a boss at my own game. But the death actually works pretty differently in this game as opposed to other games, because when you die in this game, you don't just restart back to level. You just continue on. There's no progress that is lost. You just keep going on like the Lego games. But every time you die, you go back to level 1, meaning that all your your HP and your MP will go back to their base stats, so there is consequence for dying. So that's the basic gameplay. And now to talk about the big elephant in the room for this devlog, which is the fact that originally the game was only going to come out as paid game on GameJolt, Itch.io, and Steam. As you know, I don't need to get into detail about why I decided to cancel the release on Steam. But just watch Jim Sterling stuff to know why. But basically, I decided to just have it be on itch.io because even though the last game was more successful on GameJolt, I think itch.io is a great place to distribute my game, especially since I want to try the pay what you want. So, Abra The Last Witch is going to be exclusive on itch.io. It'll be a free game. It's a free download, but there are some extra stuff that'll come with it if you pay $5 or more or something. I don't know. I haven't figured out the pricing for the extra stuff yet, but if you just want to play the game, just straight up play it, then you can just download it for free with no problem. And paying for the extra stuff helps support what I do. So I think, and also itch.io just has stuff that I wish Steam had regardless of the oversaturation on Steam. Like you could customize your webpage and stuff. It's pretty cool looking. I like it. So, I think itch.io is a perfect. It's also with the kind of game that Abra The Last Witch is. I think, because not everything has to be on Steam. I think there are places that itch.io games that itch.io can provide that Steam can't do as easily. So, I think Abra The Last Witch is a game that fits perfectly on itch.io. As for GameJolt, I still haven't decided yet. I might put it on there, but I'm not sure yet. I just wanted to keep you guys informed on what's going on, what's been happening in the background. I'm sorry for not doing these devlogs as often as I like to. I think I might just do them whenever I feel like and whenever I have something substantial. And I apologize for me not being scripted here because, my script's writing isn't that good, so I decided let's just do it from the heart. Let's just do it. Just, have a developer talk, developer to player, leave a comment down below critiquing like this format of devlog because I think it's better for this type of thing. So, tell me what you think below, and if you're interested, if you want to keep up with these devlogs, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you want to follow more updates about Abra The Last Witch, then follow me on Twitter. And if you want to play the last game, Abra The 8-Year-Old Witch, you can go to either GameJolt or itch.io to download that game for free. Just so you can know where the series began, and so you're caught up when Abra The Last Witch comes out. Alright, I'll catch you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch all of you sons of witches later. See ya.